focus of this program is on what happens in March. We're a premier program now in the country. And while it's not necessarily exactly what we wanted this week, we're chipping away towards becoming an elite program. And that is a process for sure.
A lot of the girls on our team, this was their first time scoring at this meet, or this was their first time being at this meet, and I think that we're still learning, and I think this is a good thing for our program to have 2 top 5 finishes 2 years in a row.
Leah is not only a very talented athlete, she's a very tough racer. I think the whole staff knew that she was in for a fight tonight in the mile. Brittany McLean was swimming lights out all week, and the mile is maybe her strongest event. She was the NCAA meet record holder. So Leah's not only, she's a talented athlete, but she's a really, really tough racer. Most importantly though, she's the consummate teammate. Leah works her tail off every single day in practice. She's very enthusiastic about other performances on the team from other athletes. She is almost equally excited or more excited for their successes as she is for her own. Her unselfish attitude, she's kind of the rock that we stand on in terms of our team culture. So, I can't say enough about Leah.
Just knowing that my career ended tonight was a bit, just an emotional day all the way around, knowing I spent my last laps. While I love the sport of swimming and I love my teammates and the support of my coaching staff, I just know that I will not be happy swimming for another 3 months. I will not be happy swimming for a few more years. It's time for me to leave while I am still in love with the sport.
I started crying after she finished just because we all knew that that was her last race. And I mean, it's really sad. She's like the most decorated swimmer in UVA history, and she sets a really good example just because she always throws down and always brings her A game to every meet. And I think you can sometimes take swimmers like that for granted just because they know nothing but winning or doing well at meets. And we're all really, really proud of her.
Courtney swam 12 times this weekend. That's probably more times than any other athlete on the pool deck. And whenever I ask her to be on a relay, there's no hesitation. She says, okay, and then she gives her best effort. Courtney is probably the most, I would assume the most decorated athlete in the history of the program. Although she is devoid of an NCAA individual title, she's gone several runner-ups. She has broken multiple conference records. She has stepped up relay after relay after relay, whether it's medley relay or freestyle relay. I have so much respect for Courtney, and I can't wait to see what Courtney does with the rest of her life.
To say my team is incredible is an understatement. I don't think there's a word in the dictionary that could describe how wonderful this team is and how honored I have been to be a part of all of this.
A top 5 finish is something that hundreds of programs throughout the country would die to have. So to do it 2 years in a row is nothing short of phenomenal. We feel like we're just getting started in terms of what we can do on the national stage. I'm very proud of these women. This was a fun week, and we accomplished a lot of our goals this week.